Her prayers won't work for everybody. Her prayers is not your prayers. So you have to create your own prayer. You have to create your own posture of heart. You have to create your own vulnerability. You need to build your own temple. You need to build your own territory. My name is Jen, and in this channel we showcase a lot of good stuff, like good vibe, good energy, good information, good people. Hello. So if you're new here to this channel, I just want to welcome you. Welcome. Don't leave yet. I promise you'll have something for you today. All right guys, so I have a big announcement for you guys, but I'm going to wait all the way at the end of this video to tell you guys about this announcement. So if I can have a little bit of your patience until this video is over and we can talk. In this video, I'm going to really talk about the Ciara's prayer. I know a lot of people know Ciara. If you don't know about Ciara, you're a little too young for this video, and I'm sorry because she's amazing. But anyway, she married Russell Williams. He is a football player, and since then her love has been showcasing on social media like magic, honestly. And a lot of people have been looking up to her because they saw her past relationship and her current relationship, how she's doing so much better in that relationship because of the new husband that she has now, which is Russell. So everybody was talking about the Ciara's prayer, like, oh Ciara, what kind of prayer have you been praying for you to have a love like this? What kind of prayer have you been praying for you to have a relationship like this? And speaking of relationship, guys, I dropped a video last week regarding different factors to healthy and steady relationship when it comes to other people, whether it is romantic relationship or platonic relationship. So I'll be dropping down the link on my description. You can check it out if you haven't watched it. So like I was saying, a lot of people have been really asking her, oh my goodness, like now you live a life of purpose, now you live a life of freedom, you live a life of love. How did you get that kind of love? How did you get that kind of man? How did you pray for that relationship? Ciara's prayer came out this week and everybody was, oh my god, let me pray. But in this video I really want to talk about her way of praying. When I listened to her prayer, the first thing that came to mind, I'm like, yo, God is really the glue to everything. He is really the spider web that our life needs. No one comes to the Father if you don't come through him. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, he is literally the direct source to everything that we need. Number one, when you are praying, you have to first acknowledge that God can do it. God will answer your prayer and God will hear you because he has that listening ears that no one else have. He has that attentiveness that no one else have, and he doesn't work on schedule hours. He's open 24/7. He's open days and night. He's open week and weekend. Okay, so number one, you have to first acknowledge that God will answer your prayers. God will see through you. God will see past everything that you've been through. You have to build up your faith. You have to build up your faith. If you're praying in your singleness about a matter that you're going through, or if you are in a relationship and you want something to happen or you want to work on something, you have to activate your faith. And number two, guys, I'm going to read the first 5 stanzas. It says, I don't fully understand everything right now, but I know you have great plans for me. I am hurting, but there's purpose in my pain. I need you, but I need you to restore my faith in love. Give me strength, because I know I can't do it on my own. The second thing that Ciara did was she did not even blame it on herself, because a lot of time we blame ourselves for the things that happen to us. We blame ourselves for the things that we can't control. In Ciara prayer, she mentioned, oh, I know I'm hurting, but there's purpose in my pain. She acknowledged that she was hurting. She acknowledged that there was a lot of stuff within her that needed to change. You know, one thing about us, when we are praying, we fail to acknowledge ourselves. Like, how do we feel in that season? What are the things that we need to work on within ourselves in that season to make our next season even better? So she was praying over herself, knowing that, you know what, I don't fully understand what's going on right now, but I know this is not the end. I know that there's purpose in my season right now. And I feel like when we are praying, we have to first have faith that something good will happen. That's how faith works. You believe in it And yes, you don't see it, but you know that it will happen. So the next thing that she said was, I don't want to hurt anymore. I don't want to feel like this again. But thank you for hearing my cry. Even though she didn't see the ups and the downs, the ins and out of the outcome of her season, she still was thankful for the thing that she was going through. And one thing that I noticed too within her prayer is she turned her pain into future plans. Like she said, I know that I'm hurting, but there's purpose in my pain. I know I'm broken, but I'm beautifully broken. She turns her pain into future plans. It's like sometimes we have to go for it for ourselves. Like, even though we don't feel like things are working for us, but the fact that we have a slight thought that it can happen, it will happen. So she changed her pain into future plan. She said, I know I'm broken, but I'm beautifully broken because I know that there's purpose in my pain. I know that where I am now is not where I'm going. I know that you are working in me even when I am very much dusty, very much dirty, very much hurt, and very much in pain and broken. I know that you are constantly working in me. Guys, one thing that really stands out to me when it comes to her prayer, honestly, she did not pray for her husband attributes and physical appearances. She really prayed for love. She really prayed for peace. She said, I pray he will love me the way that you love me. She knows that God was love. He knows that he was the beginning and the end. He knows that he was the creation of the earth. He knows that he created all things for our good. He knows that he knows our heart, but he loves us unconditionally. He knows that we're sinners, but he still sees us as pure gold. He knows that everything is working out for our good. Even though that we're broken, he knows that he is love despite everything that we may go through, despite that everything that we may fall into. He knows that he is love and he will continue to love us unconditionally. She prayed that her husband would love her the way God loves her, because God was love. God love is unconditional. God love is pure. God love is everlasting. God love is an overflowing love that just doesn't have an end. So that's the kind of love she was praying for. She didn't pray about, oh my God, I want a tall man. She didn't pray about those attributes and those physiques, because those things pass, but everything that stays really is your internal self. How you see yourself, how you are in that relationship, how you take care of me, how you cater to me, how you love me in and out, how you love me behind closed door and in front of everybody, how you showcase your love to me, and how you give me peace. These are the things that she was praying for. And that's when at the end she said, Lord, I'm ready. I am ready. I am an overcomer because I'm built for this. One thing about her prayer in that part is like, in the word, God says, you're my children and I will not give you anything that you cannot handle. So if you're going through a season right now, whether in your relationship, if you're having a hard time, or you're in your singleness and you're losing patience, trust me, your time has not yet come, and God won't put you in a situation that he knows you can't handle. And she was like, yo, I'm built for this. I am ready. Whatever man that you want for me, I'm ready for this. So she was ready because she was vulnerable. She was vulnerable about who she was. She was vulnerable how she lost herself in that other man. She was vulnerable of how hurtful she was. She was vulnerable in shaping and wanting to change herself in God. She was vulnerable in wanting more for herself. She was vulnerable and she was ready to receive whatever God has for her because she had put God in the midst of her relationship. I am a firm believer, guys. I believe in prayer. I believe in the act of prayer. So when you are praying, it doesn't matter how long you pray. It doesn't matter how short you pray. As long as your heart is pure, as long as you are vulnerable, as long as you are open with the way that you are, you're coming humbly, he will listen to you. He will listen to you. Just be very descriptive. Just be very open. Be very bold in your prayers. Very bold. Me, I'm a writer. I write everything down. Like, I write everything down, front and back, Okay, so one thing about Ciara's prayer, guys, if you didn't hear nothing that I said, her prayers won't work for everybody. Her prayers is not your prayers. So you have to create your own prayer. You have to create your own posture of heart. You have to create your own vulnerability. You need to build your own temple. You need to build your own territory. You need to build your own temple on love and put God in the midst of it and watch it blossom. And I was so happy to talk about it because I was like, man, I feel so touched because prayer is a key that opens every door. I am a living testimony in this. Alright guys, so this is the end of the video. Believe in yourself, believe in who you are, believe in who you want to be in your next relationship, believe in the future to come, believe in ready to receive whatever that God has placed for you. Remember that He knows the plans already over your life. He knows your future and your present. He knows the things that will come and soon to come. So you don't have to worry about what is going on now. As long as you open your heart, you believe in yourself that it will come to pass. Whatever that you pray for, it will come to pass. Whatever that you imagine, it will come to pass. Whatever that your vision is, it will be clear. It will come to pass. As long as you have that mustard seed of faith, you can move mountains. Okay, you can move mountains. And this was my version of listening to the Ciara's prayer, and that's what I gained from it. And I loved it. I loved it. Be patient, be kind, because love is patient and love is kind. So if you like this video, don't forget to share with somebody. Comment down below. Let me know what's going on, what you got in mind. Quick announcement, I am about to start a podcast. Yes, it will be on all platforms. So be on the lookout. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. And also follow me on Instagram. That is where all my background story is, especially when it comes to my personal life, the things that I'm doing, and also how and when I will be dropping those podcast reminders is through my Instagram. My Instagram is gracebeyond_, So yes, it will be a podcast. It's not going to be only me. It's with my lovely sisters of mine. She's going to be hosting the podcast with me, and I am so excited for this journey. We have some hot topics here, and I'm so excited because I love her so much and she loves me, and we have that relationship. So it's going to be some hot tea up in here. So get ready, sit back and relax, and you grab your cup. It's going to be tea time. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.